loosely biographical story about the Rock, autobiographical story rather, about the Rock and his growing up in the business. And obviously because his old man was a wrestler, Rocky Johnson.
Yeah.
His grandfather was a wrestler, so his mum grew up, on his mum's side that is, so his mum grew up around wrestling too. Arta, she's a great woman. And it's about all their wacky history of wrestling. And so sort of starting in the 80s and working all the way through the 90s when he was sort of at college, because he played for the University of Miami in football, and obviously wanted to play football professionally first. So the struggles he had with that and sort of the ultimate failure of that. And then, progressing into becoming in the family business and becoming a wrestler, and then following him through to that. So we're in season 2 at the moment. So I was lucky enough to be involved in that.
Isn't that a full circle?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, I'd actually been auditioned for about 5 different parts since the show started. So I auditioned for a whole heap of parts in season 1 too. Nothing came through, but every time I got an audition, I was like, I don't look like this guy, because they're all previous wrestlers from the 80s and 70s and stuff like that. Shout out to Mitchell Casting for keep sending me the auditions anyway. So that was great. It gave me practice, and I put together some good auditions, I thought.
That's it, man. It's the practice.
Right. And I was getting in front of them, which was great. But I just knew I didn't look like those guys. So I wasn't taking it personally, because I was like, there's no way they can make me look like this guy. You know what I mean?
Samoan.
Yeah. So it was just there were roles there that it was just I wasn't going to fit. So it was good because I wasn't taking it personally, but I was getting in front of them all the time. And they kept coming back, bless the girls, and they kept giving me stuff. So eventually one stuck, which was Nikolai Volkov, the old Russian heel. He's actually Croatian though in real life, but he played the Russian. He actually got out of Yugoslavia as a weightlifter. He fled. Went to Canada to escape the USSR.
Really?
But then he represented the USSR, of course, in wrestling, because that's just how it roll, right? Yeah. Exactly. So, so lucky to get to play him. Hopefully, I did it. Honor. He's passed away too, Nikolai. Okay. So, hopefully, he's somewhere up there smiling down and thought it was a good job, and he was happy with the way it all came out.
Someone's representing,
right? So, yeah, but it was an honor just to be sort of in that, and just and it's been a crazy sort of ride. So it's been a cool the first feature film, the speaking role, and obviously, so it's sort of I've got to stay present and aware and grateful, because I know there's a lot of actors out there who work for years and years and years who don't get those opportunities.
Yeah.
And I know I can get caught up in thinking, well, I need more now, but I've also got to be grateful for what's come through already.